Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to do multiplication using arrays. I'm just going to do one example because you would have heard about it yesterday in your Google Meet. So when we do arrays, we can call it rows of. So we've just done groups of, we can call this rows of. So like when we did groups of and when we read the sum, instead of saying 3 times 6, we would say 3 groups of 6. When you're doing arrays, I want you to say 3 rows of 6. So this time, the X, the multiplication symbol, stands for rows of. So we are going to do 3 rows of 6. Okay? So if I'm going to do 3 rows, I need to have 1, 2, 3 rows. And I need to have 6 items in each row. So the first one tells us how many rows. The second one tells us how many in each row. So I'm going to start with my first row of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to count them just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I have one row of 6 here. Now, important thing when we are doing arrays is that it's very neat because the point of it is so that we can count a lot quicker and easier. But if it's messy and the lines aren't straight, it's going to be really difficult to count. So I'm going to go ahead and start my next 2 rows. I need 3 rows. I've already done one, so I'm going to need another one. And then another one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now I'm going to fill in the rest of my rows, making sure I'm doing everything in line so it's neat and I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there's my second row of 6. So now I have 2 rows of 6, but I need 3. Okay, so now that I've got my 3 rows of 6, what I can do now is I can go ahead and count them all up. I can count them by ones, but that's going to take us a long time and it's not very efficient. We have all been practicing our countings, and I think most people can count by 3s now. If you can't count by 3s, that's okay. You can do it by 2s, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. So you might say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. As you go, you might like to write the numbers underneath. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. You might do it that way, or get my tissue to rub. Or instead of doing it that way, if you don't know how to count by 3s yet, you could count by 2s like this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So you would still get the same answer. So we know now that 3 rows of 6, or 3 times 6, equals 18. You can, depending on how many rows and things you've got, you can count by different numbers. You could count by 4s. If you know how to count by 6s, you might have counted by 6s. If you know how to count by 5s, that might help you in a sum that's got 5 in it. So there are lots of different ways to count it up to get the answer. As long as you are counting them all, you will get the right answer. Okay? Come back and watch this video as many times as you need to, but enjoy your work today, and I hope you start to understand arrays a bit better. Bye.